If you have money to invest in real estate right now, where exactly should you put it? Not every city in America is created equal. Some markets are cooling fast, others are quietly producing some of the best returns in the entire country. And the cities that are winning in 2026 might surprise you, because they are not the famous names you always hear about. In this video, I am breaking down the 5 best U.S. cities for real estate investment in 2026 based on real data from Zillow, PwC, and the Urban Land Institute. Whether you want cash flow, long-term appreciation, or both, these are the markets smart investors are targeting right now. Welcome back to American Property Hub, your weekly guide to U.S. real estate news, market updates, and investment insights. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. Now let's get straight into the 5 best cities for real estate investment in 2026. City number 1, Indianapolis, Indiana. If you want immediate cash flow from a rental property, Indianapolis is arguably the best market in America right now. The average home price in Indianapolis sits at approximately $283,000 in 2026. That is well below the national average and gives investors a very low barrier to entry. But here's what really makes Indianapolis stand out. The gross rental yield is sitting at around 9.1%. To put that in perspective, expensive coastal markets like San Francisco and Los Angeles are only generating rental yields of 2 to 3%. Indianapolis is producing 3 times that return. Zillow is forecasting a steady 2.9% home value appreciation in Indianapolis through 2026. Modest, but consistent. The city has a strong and diversified economy anchored in healthcare, technology, manufacturing, and logistics. Major employers like Eli Lilly, Salesforce, and Amazon have significant operations there. The unemployment rate is just 3.9%, and the population of young professionals is growing steadily. For first-time investors especially, Indianapolis checks every box: affordable entry price, strong rental demand, solid yields, and a stable local economy. It is the kind of market that builds wealth quietly and consistently over time. City number 2, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. We talked about Dallas in our Texas video, but it deserves to be on this list again because the data is simply too strong to ignore. Despite some cooling in other Sunbelt markets, DFW remains the number 1 market to watch according to both PwC and the Urban Land Institute for the 2nd consecutive year. Here is what is driving that ranking. Dallas-Fort Worth is the only urban area in the entire United States with 2 cities exceeding 1 million residents. The Metroplex added hundreds of thousands of new residents in just the past year. Over 100 major companies have relocated their headquarters to the DFW area, bringing tens of thousands of high-paying jobs. Tesla, Oracle, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, the list goes on. For investors, the suburbs around DFW are particularly attractive. Fast-growing communities like Salina, which grew nearly 25% in a single year, and Princeton, which has more than doubled in size since 2020, offer opportunities to buy in early before prices fully reflect the explosive population growth. With no state income tax and a business-friendly environment, DFW is a long-term powerhouse that is not slowing down anytime soon. City number 3, Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte is one of the most consistent real estate investment stories in America, and 2026 is no exception. As a major financial hub, home to Bank of America headquarters and a massive Wells Fargo presence, Charlotte attracts a steady, reliable stream of professional tenants. That kind of tenant base is gold for investors because it means low vacancy rates and stable rental income. Charlotte is generating rental yields of around 7.4% in 2026 SEC. Strong returns combined with a city that is still growing fast. The median age in Charlotte is just 34 years old, which means a large young professional population that needs rental housing. The Charlotte housing market is predicted to be among the hottest in the South in 2026, with gradual price increases that reward patient investors. Charlotte also benefits from significant infrastructure investment, a growing tech sector alongside its financial industry, and a consistent flow of relocation buyers from more expensive East Coast cities like New York and Washington, D.C. For investors who want stability, predictable income, and long-term appreciation, Charlotte delivers on all three. City number 4, Columbus, Ohio. Columbus is being called one of the top housing hotspots of 2026 stewards, and if you have not been paying attention to this market, you are missing out. Columbus strikes an exceptional balance between rental yields of 9 to 11% and very low vacancy rates. That combination is extremely rare to find in any market. What makes Columbus special is the diversity of its economy. It is home to Ohio State University, one of the largest universities in the country, which creates a permanent, reliable pool of student renters. But beyond the university, Columbus has a growing tech sector, a strong healthcare industry, and a financial services presence that keeps the job market healthy year-round. Home prices in Columbus remain very affordable relative to the income levels in the city, which means strong rent-to-price ratios that produce real cash flow for investors from day one. Columbus is also benefiting from remote workers relocating from expensive coastal cities who want Midwest affordability without sacrificing big city amenities. It is the classic story of a city that smart investors discover before the mainstream catches on, and in 2026, Columbus is squarely in that window. City number 5, Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta in 2026 is one of the most buyer-friendly large metros in the entire United States. Here is why that matters for investors. Atlanta's inventory expanded by 28% year-over-year in 2025, giving buyers far more options and real negotiating power. The city currently ranks third nationally for falling home prices, with median sales prices down around 2.5% year-over-year. For investors, falling prices plus strong rental demand is a powerful combination. Atlanta is also getting a significant economic boost from 2026 World Cup infrastructure improvements, new transportation projects, upgraded stadiums, and increased international attention that will drive tourism and long-term economic activity for years to come. The city's diverse economy, anchored by major corporate headquarters including Coca-Cola, Delta Airlines, CNN, and Home Depot, provides the kind of stable, long-term employment base that keeps rental demand consistently strong. For investors who want a large, growing metro market where they can still find value in 2026, Atlanta is the answer. So there you have it, the 5 best U.S. cities for real estate investment in 2026. Indianapolis for maximum cash flow, Dallas-Fort Worth for explosive long-term growth, Charlotte for stable professional rental income, Columbus for exceptional yields with low vacancy, and Atlanta for buyer-friendly deals in a major growing metro. The common thread across all 5 of these cities is simple: strong job markets, growing populations, and real value for investors who do their homework. In our next video, we are going to break down the best U.S. cities for first-time homebuyers in 2026, including which cities have the best assistance programs and lowest down payment requirements. That one is coming up next. If this video helped you identify where to invest in 2026, please hit like and subscribe to American Property Hub for weekly U.S. real estate updates. Drop a comment below. Which city surprised you the most? I read every single comment. See you in the next one.